Hi, my name is Shana. I'm a photographer, and here's my year in review rapid fire edition. In no particular order, I graduated from college, finally. I published my very first book. I showed my projects in 2 gallery shows. I shot a total of 94 different shoots and or trips. I shot the moon 14 times, 3 were supermoons. I learned how to fly my drone. I bought an underwater rig and took it to Costa Rica on my first ocean dive since 2007. I overcame my fears on that trip and dove with tons of bull sharks. I worked and am working on several salmon conservation projects, including salmon surveys, salmon counting, documentary stuff, and also guiding 4th and 5th graders down the river and teaching them about salmon life cycles, showing them the bugs they eat, habitat restoration work, gold rush impacts, indigenous impact, etc. I traveled to Texas to shoot my first total eclipse. Serendipitously, I also got to shoot alongside National Geographic during ABC's Eclipse Across America. I met the photographer who inspired me to take up night sky photography, Babak Tafreshi. I also shot Saturn from my backyard. I also photographed the Northern Lights for the first time from my backyard here in California, and again in Nevada, and again in the Sierra Nevada when I was shooting the Perseids meteor shower. I shot Comet Chuchinshan 4 times, and once over the Golden Gate Bridge. That weekend also happened to be Fleet Week, so I shot my first air show. I took 4 major road trips, plus a few dozen smaller day trips. One was completely solo in the Eastern Sierras. One was 10 days through 3 states and 2 countries, the Pacific Northwest, all to end up at the final stop of the Eras Tour. I went back and took 3 courses this fall and now have an additional degree in natural sciences. I became a track mom, so naturally I took up sports photography. I took my daughter whale watching for the first time, and we saw over 40 humpback whales. I broke camera gear for the very first time. On top of all that, I've been working on a major documentary project, job hunting, working on a handful of smaller projects. Took in 3 beloved strays, one of which I couldn't save. I rescued some animals, threw my first party since before COVID, plus a Taylor Swift-themed birthday party, and Swiftmas. My Instagram account also got restricted this year. It is still restricted. So if you've been following me and still engaging, thank you so much. And Happy New Year!